These last two problems, these are just simply conceptual questions. And you know what? Let's just have a little discussion about this. I'm not going to write any sort of answer for either one of these. Let's just have a discussion. So, if the velocity of an object is 0, does that mean that the acceleration is 0? If the acceleration is 0, does that mean that the velocity is 0? Okay. So the way that I look at these types of problems is just take it step by step. Let's actually just look at this. If the velocity of an object is 0, okay, so let's think about this. We have ourselves a car right here. If the velocity of the object is 0, well, wait a minute, is the car moving right now? Hopefully you're saying to yourself, no, it's not moving. Does it mean that the acceleration is 0? Well, if the car's not moving, how could it possibly be accelerating? So yeah, it does mean that the acceleration is 0 if the object is simply not moving. Okay, so that's that one. If the acceleration is 0, does that mean the velocity is 0? Okay, this, we have to think about what is acceleration. Isn't acceleration the change of velocity over a certain amount of time? Okay, so if acceleration is 0, does that mean that the velocity is 0? Well, if this car is just trucking along, would you say that this car is accelerating right now if it's just moving like this? I wouldn't. I would say that's going at a constant velocity. If it has a constant velocity, what's the acceleration? If the object's velocity is constant, if it's steady pace, then the acceleration is 0. Okay, so there you go. How about this next one? A car is advertised to go from 0 to 60 miles an hour in 6 seconds. What does this say about the car? Does it mean that the car is fast? Or does it mean that it can accelerate well? Once again, acceleration talks about the change in velocity, being able to go from 0 miles an hour to 60 miles an hour in the time span of 6 seconds. It's telling you, hey, you know what? This car has really good acceleration.